So we are doing reconstitution of partnership. Can you tell me what do you mean by the word reconstitution of partnership?
Ma'am, what is it? I really don't know what it means. Reconstitution.
Reconstitution. Reconstitution of partnership means there is a change in the partnership agreement. That means either there could be admission of a partner, or there could be a retirement of a partner, or there could be death of a partner. Okay, or there is change in the terms and conditions. So when such things happen, we say there is a reconstitution of the partnership firm. Are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
And when there is a reconstitution of a partnership firm, what happens is that there is a change in the profit sharing ratio. So when there is a change, reconstitution of partnership firm, there is a change in the profit sharing ratio. That means the partners used to share profits and losses previously at a different ratio. So what they used to share previously would be the old ratio. Okay. Then
Yes, ma'am.
when there is a reconstitution of partnership, you definitely have to find out the new ratio. There will be a change in the profit sharing ratio, and you will find out the new ratio which they are future going to share the profits and losses at. Okay, so when there is a change in the ratio from the old ratio, it changes to the new ratio. There might be that some partners sacrifice and some partners gain. Are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Suppose I say A and B were partners and C is admitted into the firm. Initially, old ratio was 1:1. Now, when C is coming in, our new ratio is also 1:1:1. Okay, it is equal. But A and B need to sacrifice some portion of their profits to give to C. Can this happen?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm? Yeah. So that means A and B have sacrificed something. So if I have to find out the sacrificing ratio we get by old ratio minus new ratio. I'm giving you 2 minutes, just write what I have explained. Say that our sacrificing ratio is what? If you have to remember, so sacrificing ratio would be remembered as sun. How will it be remembered as? Sun.
Son.
Sacrificing ratio is equal to old ratio minus new ratio. Okay. Now, there might be a situation where the partners just don't sacrifice, they can also gain. If one partner is going away, that means that his share could be gained by the partner, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So we also find out gaining ratio. The formula for gaining ratio is what? Gaining ratio is new ratio minus the old ratio. So there are two formulas that you need to know. Sacrificing ratio is old minus new, and gaining ratio is new minus old. Just write. What do? We just learn one formula. Okay. When we have to calculate the sacrificing ratio or the gaining ratio, how do we move about it? We say our sacrificing ratio, we will remember sun. What will we remember? Sun. So when I
Son.
say sun, that means our sacrificing ratio is old ratio minus the new ratio. Okay. If the answer is positive, then it is a sacrifice. And if the answer that you get is a negative, then it will be a gain. Are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
So sacrificing ratio is old ratio minus new ratio. Answer is positive. So sacrificing ratio, answer is negative, then it will be a gaining ratio. With me? So whenever there is a
Yes, ma'am.
change in the partnership, there are things that you do. The first thing, whenever there is a change in the partnership, the things that you do is, the first thing that you will always do is find the sacrificing or gaining ratio. First thing that you will do is what? You will find the sacrifice or gain ratio. Second thing that you will do is you will adjust the goodwill. What will you do? You will adjust.
Adjust the goodwill.
Third thing that you will do is you are going to revalue assets and liabilities. Fourth thing that you will do is you will distribute undistributed profits and losses. I hope you are with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So our first thing, we will proceed with our first thing. Our first thing is what? Tell me. We have to find out sacrifice or gaining ratio.
Price and
Change
gaining
in
ratio.
TSR starts with finding out the sacrifice or gain ratio. Come on. I'm giving you this question. What you have to do in this question is that you have to calculate the partner's gain or sacrificing ratio. Can you please read the question? It is
Yes,
from
ma'am.
the
A and B are,
that you're following, okay?
yes, ma'am.
Come
A
on.
and B are sharing profits and losses equally with effect from 1st April 2019. They agreed to share profits in the ratio of 4:3.
Okay.
Calculate individual partners' gain or sacrifice.
So first I have the partners A and B. Okay. They were sharing, their old ratio was they were sharing profits and losses equally. That means they
Equally.
were sharing half half. Now they
Yes, ma'am.
agree that they are going to share profits and losses in the ratio of 4 is to 3.
4:3.
That means it will be 4 by 7 and 3 by 7. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Now I have to calculate the sacrifice or gaining ratio. How do I do that? Come on, tell me
We'll use the formula.
that. On. How do I
Sac
find sacrifice or gaining ratio? On.
uh, okay.
Old ratio
On. Okay,
minus
old ratio
new.
minus new ratio.
What is the old ratio?
Ratio 1/2.
New ratio.
Old new ratio is what do we say? 4/7.
Okay. For B, what is the old ratio?
1/2.
New ratio.
3/7.
Okay. We need to make the bases same, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Cannot minus because the base is different.
Different.
So what I will do, I will multiply this numerator and denominator by 7. And I will multiply this numerator and denominator by 2.
Mm.
Are you with me?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
the base will become 14.
Yes,
Are you with me?
yes, ma'am.
Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Similarly, here what will I do? Come on.
You will multiply 1/2 with 7, and other side will also multiply it by 2.
Hmm. So this will become 7 by 14 minus 8 by 14.
Okay.
Yes. And again, this
Yes,
will
ma'am.
become 7 by 14,
7/14 and 6/7.
6 by
Oh,
14.
6/14.
So now what will it be? 7 minus 8
So,
minus 1 by 14.
yes,
And this is 1 by 14. So this partner has gained because the answer is negative, and this partner
negative
has sacrificed.
sacrifice.
Come on, try doing it yourself.
I'm muted.
Can you tell me the old ratio?
And the old ratio is 5:3:2.
5 by
5/10,
hmm,
3/10, and 2/10.
new ratio.
This 5/10 for X, 2/10, and 3/10.
Gain or sacrifice?
For X, it is 0. So what will it be? I'm confused.
No gain, no sacrifice. It's getting the same thing.
Okay.
Old minus
Okay.
new. For Y,
Gain.
gain. And for Z,
Sacrifice.
if the answer is negative, it is gain.
It is gain, yeah.
So here the answer is positive, na?
Oh, yeah.
So this is sacrifice.
The opposite. Yes, sir.
And minus 1 by 10. This is the gain. Are you with me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Go to the next one. Do it. What is the old ratio?
Old ratio is 5:3:2.
And they decide to share equally. This
Equally. So 1:1:1.
find the sacrifice or gain. And you should be able to write gain or sacrifice. Okay? Yeah.
3/10 and 2/10.
Hmm.
New ratio is 1/3 and for all.
Gaining or sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Old minus new.
New for the first one.
5 by 10 minus 1 by 3. You can also cross multiply. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
15
So it's
minus 10 by 15. Old minus new.
yes, sir. So it is
Old minus new.
1 minus
So it is 9 by 10 by
9,
30.
30.
And this would be 6 minus 10 by 30. So 5 by 10. What is this?
Which is gain.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
This,
This is gain.
this is gain. And
This is also gain.
this is also
Negative.
gain. Very good. Come on. Now try this one, the question number 4. Please read the question for me.
Yes, A, B, and C are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 5:4:1.
Okay, 1 minute. Okay. So I have the partners A, B, and C. Are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Their old ratio is how much?
5:4:1. 5/10,
Their old ratio is 5 by 10,
4
4
by
by
10,
10, and 1
and
by
1
10.
by 10.
C has acquired 1/5 share from A. Okay. So when I calculate the new ratio, so what is C's share? C has acquired 1/5 share from A. So C already had 1 by 10 and he has acquired 1/5 from A.
1/5 A. Okay.
Okay. And for A, he was having 5 by 10. And how much has he given to C?
Minus 1/5.
He has
1/5.
given 1/5. So whatever is the gain and sacrifice that is happening between A and C,
Yes,
okay,
ma'am.
and B would remain same as old ratio. Why? Because there is no gain, no sacrifice.
Yes, ma'am.
Was B, it will remain same as old ratio because there is no gain, No sacrifice. Now I have to calculate the new ratio for A. What is the new ratio for A?
New ratio for A
Cross
15
multiply 25 minus 10 by 50. And again 5 plus 10
5.
by 50. Are you with me?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
25 minus 10, this will become 15 by 50.
15
And
by
this
50.
will become 15 by 50. Are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Cut. Am I missing out something?
Yeah.
25 minus 10 by 50. And 5 plus 10 by 50. Tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is 15 by 50 and 15 by 15. And this one is how much?
Yes,
4
ma'am.
by 10.
4 by 10.
I need to make the denominator same, so I will multiply this by into 5 into 5.
5,
So this will become 15 by 50, 20 by 50, and 15 by
50, and 15 by
50.
50.
Okay. So now, come on. What about now? So this will become 15 is to 20 is to 15. 5
15.
threes are, 5 fours are,
3, 4, 5.
5 threes are. So the new ratio is how much?
3 is to 4 is to 3.
3 is to 4 is to 3. Now you can calculate. So 3 by 6, 3 by 10, 4 by 10, and 3 by 10. Now you can calculate sacrifice, and you already know sacrifice who has done.
A.
A has done. So sacrifice will be old minus new. So old is 5 by 10 minus 3 by 10. So sacrificing ratio is 2 by 10. Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
old minus new. And for C, gain 1 by 10 minus 3 by 10. So this is minus 2 by 10 for C, it is gain. Come on, do this sum once. C has acquired 1/5 share from A.
Yeah.
Now C acquires 1/5 equally from A and B. So I have the partners A, B, and C, right?
So
Old ratio is how much?
the ratio is 5 by 10, 4 by 10, and 1 by 10.
Okay. Now new ratio. New ratio, C is going to acquire 1/5 share. Okay. And this 1/5 share he is going to acquire from A and B equally. So that means A, say B 1/5 will go and from B also 1/5 will go, but only half of it. Only half of it.
Okay.
Are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
So this will become 5 by 10 minus 1 by 10. This will become 4 by 10 minus 1 by 10. And this will become 5 plus 10 by 50. So the new ratio will be how much? This will be 4 by 10. This will be 3 by 10. And this will be 15 by 50. But I want the base to be 10 because the common base. So 5 threes are and 5 tens are. So the new ratio is how much? 4 by 10, 3 by 10, and 3 by 10. Check this out first. This calculation is important.
Okay.
Acquires equally. Give me the sacrifice of the gain ratio. So new ratio is how much?
4 by 10, 4 is to 3 is to 3.
New ratio is 4:3:3. That means 4 by 7, 4 by 10, 3 by 10, and
by
3 by
10 and 3 by 10.
The sacrifice or gain would be old ratio minus new ratio.
New ratio.
4 by 10 minus 3 by 10, 1 by 10 minus 3 by 10, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So 1 by 10, sacrifice or gain?
Sorry, sacrifice.
1 by 10, sacrifice or gain?
Sacrifice.
Minus 2 by 10,
Gain.
gain. Are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
We do the next part of it. Case 3. Come on, tell me. A,
Ma'am,
B.
in this A, B, and C, old ratio is 4:3:3, right?
Old ratio is how much?
4:3:3.
Why 4:3:3?
Took it out from the previous one, from the case 2.
5 by 10, 4 by 10, 1 by 10, no?
Okay, that's the mistake. Yeah, okay, I made a mistake.
Tell me new ratio.
New ratio is 1 by 3. 1:1:1.
Then you will find sacrifice or gain. Come on, find properly. How will you find that?
5 by 10 minus 1 by 3.
Then
4 by 10 minus 1 by 3 and 1 by 10 minus 1 by 3.
making cross multiply.
Yes, ma'am.
So it will be 15 minus 10 by 30.
10 minus 10 by 30.
12 minus 10 by 30.
30.
3 minus 10 by 30. So it will be 5 by 30. 2 by 30.
2 by 30
Minus 7 by 30.
minus 7 by 30.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
this is sacrifice.
Sacrifice and gain. Both
Sacrifice
sacrifice.
and gain.
8.
Remember, the sacrificing ratio is what?
Sacrificing
Sacrificing
ratio.
ratio is 5:2.
5:2.
And C's gain is how much? 7 by 30.
7 by 30.
Are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
So you've done case 3. Now you'll do case 4. What you need to just understand is you need to analyze the question properly. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, you muted, ma'am.
Let's do together. What is the condition? I have 3 partners A, B, and C, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the old ratio?
5:4:1.
5 by 10, 4 by 10, 1 by 10.
Yes, ma'am.
New ratio. C is acquiring 1/10 share of A.
1/10 of A and 1 by 2 for B.
So C is acquiring 1/10 share of A. That means A is surrendering.
Yes, ma'am.
A is surrendering how much? His 1/10 share.
1/10 share.
1/10 share he is surrendering. That means how much is he surrendering? 1/20.
1/20.
So when I am talking about C, so C's new ratio will be how much? He has his own part of 1/10.
Yes, sir.
And from A, how much is he taking?
1/10.
Okay,
1/10.
from A, he is taking 1/10. Sorry, 1/20.
Yeah, 1/20.
Okay, so from A, C is going to take how much? 1/20. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
C is acquiring 1/10 share of A. And how much of B? Half share of.
1/2. Half.
So B's surrender will be how much? 4 by
Half.
10 into
4/10.
half.
And half.
So this will become 4/20. So C is going to get 4/20 from B.
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
I need to make the base same if I want to add.
Yes, sir.
So this will become 2/20 plus 1/20 plus 4/20. So C's share is 7/20.
7/20.
Okay.
Okay.
Now let's
Yes, sir.
talk about A is the new share. A already had 5/10. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And he surrendered how much for C? 1.
1/20.
What was B's share already? 4/10. And how much he
4/10 minus
surrendered? He surrendered
4/20.
4/20. So what will be A is the new share? I want to make the base the same. So I will multiply by 2, multiply by 2. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
The new ratio for A will be 10 minus 1/20. And this will become 8 minus 4. The base is same by 20. 8 minus 4/20. So new ratio for A is 9/20,
By 20.
4/20.
4/20.
So the new ratio overall for A, B, and C.
Yes, sir.
How much it is? New
9:4:7.
ratio overall is 9:4:7.
7. Okay.
So it is 9/20, 4/20, and 7/20. Yeah.
Yes,
Now
sir.
find sacrificing ratio. Sacrificing ratio will be old ratio minus the new ratio.
Minus new ratio.
If the answer is positive, it will be sacrifice. If the answer is negative, it will be gain.
Yes.
5/20 minus
20 minus
5/10 minus 9/20. 4/10 minus
4/10 minus
20. 1/10 minus 7/20. I need to make the base same if I want to add or subtract. Correct?
yes, sir.
So I will make the base same. So this will become 10 minus 9/20, 8 minus 4/20, 2 minus 7/20. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
So this is 1/20, 4/20, and minus 5/20.
5/20.
So this will be sacrifice, sacrifice, and gain.
Gain. Yes.
So sacrificing ratio for A and B will be how much? One is to 4.
Okay.
And gain for C is 5 by 20. Please do
E.
it.